Hey guys, how you going? I was going to do a different video tonight. I will do it as soon as I'm settled at the other house. I have packed up most of my stuff and the boxes are sitting in front of the computer right now, so I can't access my computer. So I'm doing this on my phone tonight, and before I start, I'd like to thank James. I need to thank you twice because I don't know if I got the actual notifications. And thank you, Carol, as well. I really appreciate it, especially right at the moment with moving and everything. So thank you so much, guys. I really appreciate that. And I will be, moving in 2 days, so I won't do another video until I've moved now. I've got to really start packing and stuff. This is from Judicial Watch, an investigative bulletin. Mina or Mena uncovered. Judicial Watch discloses secret CIA report. And I'd like to know, is this the near where those boys were found on the tracks? The two boys, they said, fell asleep on the train tracks. If anyone can tell me, please let me know below. Judicial Watch recently obtained new documents related to mysterious Mena airfield in Arkansas. They shed more light on what happened at Mena and what then Governor Bill Clinton knew about it. Strange events unfolded at Mena, a small city in remote western Arkansas, in the 1980s. When Bill Clinton became president, Mena got a closer look. Evidence emerged suggesting that the CIA was operating in the area in the early 1980s, that a major cocaine and gun smuggler was based at the airfield, and that the US military was somehow involved. Conspiracy theories sprouted. The Clinton administration battled away concerns about Mena as the rantings of its right-wing enemies. Of course it would. Everything that the Clintons are accused of, they always blame their right-wing enemies. At a 1994 news conference, in his only statement about Mena, President Clinton dodged a question about what he knew when he was governor. Federal authorities didn't tell me anything about it, he said, noting that the events were primarily a matter for federal jurisdiction. He added, "We had nothing, zero, to do with it." In 1996, the House Banking Committee asked the CIA to report on its involvement at Mena and whether it had any connection to money laundering, narcotics trafficking, or arms smuggling in the area. The CIA report was given a secret classification and not released to the public. In a brief public statement, the CIA said it had no connection to illegal activities in the region, but it did participate in a classified joint training operation with another federal agency and conducted at Mena Airfield routine aviation-related services on equipment owned by the CIA. And that's where the official government response ended until now. Responding to freedom of information pressure from Judicial Watch, the CIA released a highly redacted version of the full Mena report. You can read the secret report obtained by Judicial Watch here, and I'll tell you right now, it is very, very redacted. So redacted it's sort of not worth reading. I would advise you to go and have a look at it, definitely. But I went over it and really, they just are denying everything. The big takeaway, Bill Clinton almost certainly knew more about Mena than he suggested in 1994. Clinton said that federal authorities didn't tell me anything about it. That turns out to be a clever dodge. The report notes that certain Arkansas state and local officials were informed about CIA activities at Mena. That's new. For the first time, we learnt that an unnamed official personally briefed the supervisor of the Arkansas State Police District for Mena, the mayor of Mena, the Mena chief of police or the county sheriff, and the person responsible for operating Mena Intermountain Airport about the joint training exercise with the CIA. Now, in Arkansas in the 1980s, Governor Clinton was famously wired into everything happening in the state. You can bet that the state police supervisor, the mayor, the police chief, the county sheriff, or the airport manager was quickly on the phone to the governor. Probably all of them were. What did that unnamed official tell local authorities? Sorry, that's redacted on national security grounds. Another significant takeaway from the report: the other federal agency involved in that joint training exercise is the Arkansas Woods. It was the Defense Department. That's new too. The report states that the CIA participated in a Department of Defense (DoD) training exercise. When did this happen? Sorry, the date's redacted on national security grounds. What exactly went on during that training exercise? Sorry, that information also is redacted on national security grounds. In fact, practically the entire 7 pages of the CIA report describing the Joint Defense Department exercise is redacted. What were those routine aviation-related services at MENA, conducted on CIA equipment? Sorry, redacted on national security grounds, all 4 pages. The report also considers whether the international drug smuggler Barry Seal was involved with the CIA. Seal is the focus for many of the elaborate conspiracy theories surrounding MENA, including that arms were shipped south by US authorities to the Contras opposed to the Nicaraguan Sandinista regime, and cocaine came back on the return trips. There's no doubt Seal was a drug runner mixed up with arms smuggling. In 1986, Colombian hitmen killed him in Baton Rouge. Months later, a C-123 aircraft he had owned was shot down over Nicaragua with a load of arms destined for the Contras. The CIA denied a Seal connection, saying he was never employed by the CIA in any capacity. They pinned Seal's government connections on the DEA, a charge supported by a lot of evidence. As for the Seal's MENA-related activities, the next 28 pages of the CIA report are blank, redacted on national security grounds. But I thought he didn't work with them. Anyway, okay. Despite extensive redactions, aficionados of mysterious MENA learn a few things from the CIA report. We learn that Bill Clinton likely knew a lot more than he has admitted, that plenty of Arkansas officials were aware something was going on at MENA, that the CIA participated with the Department of Defense in a secret exercise in the Arkansas woods, and that the CIA contracted for extensive aircraft maintenance work at Mena Airfield. We also learn there is a lot the government still does not want us to know. We've asked the CIA to conduct an official declassification review of the Mena report. We want the full, unredacted report. Mena is an enduring issue, says Judicial Watch President Tom Fitton. The Mena report should be declassified and released. The public deserves answers to what really went on at Mena. And again, I'll ask you, is that where those 2 young boys were found on the train tracks, where they said they fell asleep there, but other people think they saw something at an airfield? So if you can, please let me know if it's the same airfield, because that would be very interesting to find out what went on there. And even just finding out what the CIA and Department of Defense or the military was doing, what exercise they were doing, because that just sounds a little bit suspect. So I would like to see the whole thing unredacted. So hopefully Judicial Watch gets somewhere with this, because that is really interesting. And that is at the end. Okay, guys, I will be back when I have moved and have settled in a little bit. I need to pack the rest of my stuff now in the next day, because I'm moving on Thursday morning. I will be back as soon. I might be back before doing the 2 videos that I've got set up ready to go. They're they're long presentations. I'll have to wait till my internet is set up. So, yeah, I will get back as soon as I can, and before the internet is set up. If it takes any length of time, I'll get on my phone and do some videos just on news reports until I have it all set up so I can do these 2 special videos that I've got lined up. One on the virus and one on Picton Pig Farm, which should be very interesting because I found out a lot of information about what's going on. There's a lot of stuff going on in Victoria right now. They're being locked back down. The corona, if I could only just get that one out. That would explain a lot of things that are going on. But I will briefly ask if that is, if the housing area that's being locked down is a place where a lot of immigrants are. That's all I'm going to say about that at the moment. Okay, guys, have a good one. Stay safe and try and stay calm as much as you can anyway. We're being locked down for the 2nd time. A lot of people. I'm not. We're not here yet. Hopefully it won't happen again. Okay, I'll let you go, guys. I'll talk to you soon. Bye.